Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've had this view in the seat. It's been a lot of maintenance stuff going on. It's that time of the year, or just added up that way. Been doing a lot of shop time and it was time to get out. Today I'm driving up to or over to going over to Borrego Springs, explore outside of that town over by the flower fields where people go to view the spring flowers. There's a road there called Coyote Road or something like that. I never been in the area. I do want to check it out. I mean, I've been within the area where all those metal sculptures are. I visited quite a few of those in the past, did some research on it and the guy and the other guy that owns all the properties. It was kind of cool. I guess they even have a shop in Temecula or something like that. They sell some of the art. But that's pretty cool. So I'm headed into the area right now. I'm between Ramona and Santa Isabel. I am gonna stop at Dudleys, grab a pastry, maybe a coffee, maybe. Now just enjoying the drive, which everything is like super green. You know, it's been raining, so you can see those valleys are green, and it's just really beautiful out here this time of year. Try to enjoy it as much as I can before it turns brown again. And but this year is definitely wet. It's definitely like totally green and like tall, full grass. It's pretty neat to see. And weather's good. I think the weather should be upper 60s down there. I don't know what it is here up on the hill, but it's not too cold. The sun's out. So I will see you at Dudleys. All right, you know this place. Yep, smells like pastry. Today I got a cinnamon roll, a sticky bun, which is pretty good. Definitely sticky today. Yeah, that always hits the spot. Always a good stop to get a snack. I usually treat that as my breakfast when I go out. Normally I don't have breakfast when I'm at home, at least not on the work days. I am too busy in the morning with the kids and stuff, and I don't want to take the time to do it right, so I don't do it at all. Otherwise I just float up on crap. But continue down the road. Stopped at the Overlook real quick. It's actually a rare moment where it's not windy up here. Yeah, I'm headed over there somewhere. Yeah, I'm headed over to the town, and then you're gonna loop to the left by where those green fields are up against that mountain, and then to the left behind where you can't see. That's the town of Borrego Springs, just for reference. Man, it's good weather out here. This is nice. All right, rolling into Borrego Springs town. If you're gonna come out here, this is the time of the year. It's not hot. Today is not windy, which is like crazy good. Temperatures in the mid-60s probably. I don't think it's pushing 70 yet, but I don't even think it's supposed to. Pretty busy, lots of folks here. I'm gonna stop at the giant traffic circle to use the potty, see what's going on over there. Sometimes they got stuff going on, you know. That's kind of the center of town and stuff. But town's busy, especially for a Friday. It's definitely busier than I'm used to seeing it on a weekday. They do have stuff going on. They got like a giant art fest or something. But wow, the traffic circle's busy. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bypass it. If there's a crowd, I'm moving on. Not really here for the people, right? I do have a wobbly tire. I did rotate my tires a while back. Well, just before the last trip. And I think one of them didn't like going the other direction. Either that or I got a wheel bearing going out. But I have a feeling it's just a tire. The knobbies kind of tend to do that. They get all goofy. I could jack the truck up when I get home, but maybe this weekend, but no, it's it is what it is, right? It's wobbly or something's noisy. I'll wait till it gets worse, but I really think it's the tire. Besides, I got more festivities going on tomorrow, hosting a Chinese Lantern Day festival, having a tea party. Gonna have a full house, so not gonna mess with the shop stuff. I may go hide in the shop, but I don't think I'm gonna do anything crazy. Sunday I may, but Sunday I may just chill out, do nothing. Gonna stop at one of these sculptures. I've been to many of these. I have not been to this one. Figure I'll check it out real quick. It's pretty cool. Looks like this sculpture, these guys are planting grapes. It's pretty neat. I heard there was like 130 of these out here or something like that. It's pretty cool. I've seen some of them, but nowhere near the bulk of it. But when I do see one, I always stop. Running some wire. I'm pretty close to another sculpture here, so I'm just going to drive over to it. I'm nearby the scorpion. There's a scorpion and a grasshopper. Take some stills real quick. All right, rolling down this Coyote something road. I didn't really read the map that well. So far the road is really flat. It's washboard. I did let some air out of the tires. Didn't want them at the 50 psi. I run them for the pavement. So it's called Coyote Canyon. And I just didn't want to bounce around or rattle around, so I flattened them a little bit. Yeah, the flowers are definitely starting to pop up. This would be a good place to get some overhead footage, but I'm inside the state park, and apparently there's like a no drone zone. I was kindly reminded of that by one of the viewers who filed a formal complaint against my flying with the FAA, which was interesting. I got a phone call from the FAA representative, which was kind of a pleasurable experience, believe it or not. I had a chat with the dude, and he's like, yeah, it's come to our attention about a video you shot, at a certain place, and we're just following up and would like to send you some educational material. So they asked for my address, and I kindly gave them my address. I had a good chat with the guy. It was pretty good. They found I was doing nothing wrong, but they still got to do their due diligence and send out the educational pamphlet. I got one certified mail and the other one came regular mail at the same time. So I got free education out of it. It was nice. Thank you for whoever called that in. Turns out I was breaking somebody's rule, the park's rule, which isn't posted anywhere. But I checked the boundary and I was about 50, maybe 30 to 50 feet into the park's boundary when I took a certain video. And somebody got all, heartburn over it. I doubt it was the park, because the park would probably know better. They'd know it's not a federal thing. They wouldn't call the FAA. So, plus I think the park would have emailed me or mailed me a educational pamphlet also. But no, none of that happened. So I wasn't even supposed to know it was generated by a complaint, because I asked, like, why are you sending me educational material? And the dude, he told me, but he wasn't going to volunteer that since they found no wrongdoing. And when I got my letter, there was no mention of anything, of a violation or a complaint or anything like that in any of the letters, in the writing or anything. So, I'm all kosher. I got, I have my equipment registered, and I am, what do they call it? Recreationally certified. Got all my paperwork and all my stickers. It's all kosher, I don't do it for the money. Obviously, I use some of the footage here, but this channel doesn't make money. It never will. It nowhere near qualifies for making money. There's just not enough subscribers, not enough viewers. I do it for my friends, obviously, and I do it for my well-being. I really enjoy editing and I like exploring, and I just bring the camera along. Most of the time I got nobody to talk to. Well, now I'm talking to the camera, or you. But yeah, so that was interesting. It was a interesting experience, very educational though. I do appreciate that, somebody sending that my way. So with it being in the park, which I usually don't get into the park very much, I try to avoid people to begin with. My exploring is exploring places where there's no people. And but this road, I've been kind of eyeing it for a while. just wanted to see what's here. There's an oasis a little ways up. I want to check it out. There's nothing at the end. I think there's a hiking trail at the end because there's a fence and a parking lot. There's also a couple of campgrounds on this road. I probably wouldn't camp here because there's just too many people. If I see one car, it's one too many. That's kind of how I roll. Hey, just my shirt. That's how I roll. And yeah, I'm just out here, you know, just relaxing, getting away from the city. But usually I am in the middle of nowhere. And that was the interesting part about it, because I asked the guy, well, how is, you know, somebody bothered by that? It was in the middle of nowhere. And it was miles in the middle of nowhere on a dirt road. And there was no one around. Like, no one. I wouldn't have probably done the footage if there was anybody there. I don't like disturbing people with my, you know, equipment. So that was the interesting part. But anyway, now you know, and now you're schooled just like I am. Look at that, we have a water crossing in Southern California. That's pretty rare. We gotta properly document that. Yep, we're rolling through water. Oh, that's deep. Got an RV coming. Let this dude mosey on by. All right, you have witnessed a rare water crossing. Now you know why my truck does not have one of them ugly submarine snorkel things. I mean, it has its purpose, don't get me wrong, but out here where I'm at, you just saw it. There's like no reason for that. You know, if I was up in Utah more often, or some like that, Colorado, where it's a little deeper, yeah. But I still wouldn't have one that tall. Or I'd have it detachable, so I don't have to drive around with it, you know, 99.9% of the time when I don't need it. Found another water crossing. This one's a little deeper. I actually had to get out of the truck to come and see it. There's actually mud here. I don't know if this is the one I saw on the overhead or... It's pretty cool. You got some rapids right there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This isn't here in the, you know, obviously in the summertime. It's all dry. Got to check the map, see where I'm at. I got a new phone and I didn't download the offline maps, but I carry like a tablet too, so I got to check that in respect to where my waypoints are that I marked. Make sure I don't miss my turn, or kind of know where I'm at, because this doesn't look like, you know, what I was expecting. A lot of times it never does. That's why the waypoints come in handy. Some sort of a well station. Yeah, I carry a tablet that I gotta wait for the GPS to hook on the tablet, and see what it says here. Yeah, I'm kind of at the water crossing that I was anticipating. I think this is it. On the satellite image, it looked more overgrown, but I guess it's not, unless there's another spot somewhere. So I'm gonna roll up, keep going. I got a place I'm gonna probably park for my chicken patty, soggy chicken patty. I didn't bring my toaster. Gonna go hit this water crossing here. I do like the trail here. It's sandy and it's soft, so the road's not, you know, not too bumpy. It's not like super soft. I could drive this with my van. I don't know about the last water crossing thing. I could probably do it, but it's not, you know, I don't know. I foresee my van getting stuck there. So no. Oh, this is that water crossing that I was saw. This is the one that's overgrown, I guess. So those other two weren't even on the satellite. So yeah, this is the one I saw. Truck coming. Yeah. Technically I got the right of way, but I can tell that guy can't drive, and I have backup cameras. So I'm just gonna be a good Samaritan and get out of his way. Alrighty. Yep. All right, let's try this again. I think this may be my Y. Now this is the historical marker thing. Go check out this historical marker. Here we go. Hope and Hysteria. Some history there for you. You can read that. There's another one over there. There's the green oasis there. I'm probably gonna come around this and then head up that way, go to the left of this, and there's a trail up there somewhere. I think that's where I'm gonna sit down for lunch. So to the left goes to Sheep Canyon Camp, which is over there somewhere. I don't think it's too far, but I'm gonna head up the further way, go up to the thing. I think there's more up there. I'll check out the camp on the way back, see how time permits. All right, continue on. I think we're down inside the wash now. A truck here.
20 Jeeps that way.
Okay. All right, so I passed the motorcyclist, and he said there's about 20 Jeeps up that way. So I'm thinking I'm gonna turn around and not encounter 20 Jeeps, because a group of 20 Jeeps is not fun. Too much dust and too slow, and generally large groups don't pull over. But these guys are stopped. Here we go. Hey, this is a private party, or can I join? All right, I had my sandwich. I hung out with this crowd, and now I'm gonna wait till these guys get out of the way, and I'll be on my way. You guys take care.
You too.
You're ready to go here, huh?
Thanks. All right, take care, brother.
Take care, man. Good luck.
Yep.
Nice meeting you.
Yep. All right, and off we go. I don't think I don't think I'm gonna take that other fork. It's too crowded out here. I don't want to get stuck behind a convoy. All right. So I didn't go down to that campsite. I'm gonna head out of the park because it's too busy in here for me. Back at the water crossing. This closes in the summertime, so you can't get in there. Which is a good thing because it's like crazy hot here. Insanely hot. This is where you're going to see that 118, 120. I like the hot weather, but that's beyond me. It's not fun anymore. Somebody's got some unauthorized equipment in the park. It is licensed in Arizona, but the state of California doesn't recognize that as a street legal vehicle. So maybe I ought to call the FAA or something, or wait for the state park. Nah, I'll let it be. There's plenty of haters watching my channel. There's something for you to report. The last water crossing. Film it for the memorable moment. Always gotta film that because you won't see that for a while. Parking here. That's where all the hikers park. All right, back on the pavement. Well, all right. I actually met up with one of the guys from that group there that I saw at the end of the trail with all those Jeeps. He stopped. He saw me on the side of the road making sure I was all good, but was looking for a place to eat. Eventually ended up not going to a restaurant. Trying to not spend a crap load of money anymore. Restaurants are just out of control. I just had a snack and I'm gonna wait till I get home to have an actual meal. The restaurants have just been, the prices are crazy anymore. Would love to support the community, but I work hard for my money. But anyway, this guy stopped and he also explores alone. So he's like, hey, you want to roll sometime? So I was like, sure. He's out of Ramona, so he's right by when I drive. I drive through Ramona when I go wheeling on my days off. So we exchange phone numbers and such, and we'll give him a call. But yeah, so the trail was good. I enjoyed, exploring that kind of dead-end trail up there. It's too formal and fancy. It's in a straight park. And let me shut this thing off. And it's too tight in there. It's too busy for my taste. It was cool to see it. It would be a great place to go like with the family for a day or so. You can camp in there too, but there are places that are, you know, as good. They're just more isolated. You know, I know where they are because I explore nooks and crannies everywhere. So I would not specifically go camping in there with a huge crowd. That place can get pretty busy on the weekends, I guess. I can only imagine. So I stay out of there, but it was a good trip. I had nothing else that I wanted to explore, you know, for today. I got to plan another trip where I have not been, like more of a desert scavenger type trip where I go and explore abandoned stuff and trash piles, and those are always fun. But like ruins, but I will stay out of the park because there's nothing cool in there to actually find because it's a park, so it's cleaned up, you know. The stuff I look for, old cars, machinery, ruins, all that's cleaned up, so there's none of that to find. So I find it, you know, yeah, it's pretty, but that's not my interest, you know. So I got to plan one of them trips. But overall, it was a good day. It is hot. I have to run the air conditioning. I don't know what it actually is down there in Borrego Springs. It says it's 70 degrees, which behind the windshield it feels hot. But anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to pay attention to the road and get you some snake on the beach. And thanks for watching, and until next time.